Hi guys, it's Tuesday Inspiration with Toby. I'm always super excited to be with you every Tuesday. It's just a part of me right now to just come inspire myself and also all of you out there. Thank you for joining me every Tuesday. Thank you for your contributions off camera, of course, and thank you for all that you do for humanity. So let's go straight to today's topic, which is push. Push. It is just a regular word here to some of us, and we just know that it's just applying maybe some force or some energy towards a particular thing. But I want to redefine it a little bit for you today. We place a lot of values on so many things, because we place the value on those things, we begin to nurture it, we begin to learn more how to preserve it, we begin to learn how to just keep it going, how to not lose focus, how to not lose touch. We just want that particular thing we place value, or those things we place values on, to keep progressing. We just begin to think as human beings. Ordinarily, it is what gives you joy that you should place value on. That's the right thing to do. What gives you joy, you place more value, you place more importance on it. But I want to make your mind a little bit confused and just think again. Do you think that it is only what gives you joy that you should place value on? I don't think so. I don't think that because you have struggles, you have some other troubles, you should not also place values on them. As a growing writer, while I was growing up, while I was just trying to find myself, I would discover that I want to write something, and I just scribble like maybe the first two lines, and I just get confused. I forget what I want to write, and it becomes something that I was so annoyed about. I was so confused, like, oh, I actually want to write this. So I began to write little quotes. Although sometimes I look at those quotes and say that, am I copying this thing from somewhere? But some of these things, a lot of them are natural contents coming from that depth of me that wants to inspire the world. I begin to just look at them and say, oh, let me just write these quotes. And when I look back at those things that I've written a long time ago, I begin to ask myself that how come you wrote this? It was because there was a place of confusion in me, and I acknowledge the fact that yes, there was a place of confusion in me. I didn't know what to write, I didn't know what to do, but I just felt like it was okay for me to be confused. It's okay for you to be confused. Nobody would ever tell you that everything that they have become today was just smooth and just tied up and it just blossomed. You need to get confused. If you have ideas and you don't get confused about those ideas, some people will say, I know what I want to do and I know how to get it. I don't think it's the absolute truth. Yes, you might know what you want, but at some point there will be some confusion. That confusion should be like a trigger to you getting the best or getting more knowledge about that thing you want to do. If, for example, I got confused about what to write and I stopped writing, then possibly I would not have written a book today. I would probably not have written so many topics of Tuesday Inspiration, or I would probably not have written so many things at my place of work, and every place I can think of. I can't even think of so many places that I've written a lot of things, contents for people and all of that. It's just because I got confused. But because of that, my confusion, I saw it as a trigger. I saw it as something that could spark me up. I saw it like something that could push me to do that writing like constantly, and just begin to improve upon it. I want to do so many things that I get confused about, but I don't stop. I've given you the example of the writing. I just continue to do that which I want to do in that confused state of mind, yes, I know you'll be sounding confused right now, or I might be sounding confused right now because I'm saying that you should get confused with what you want to do. Yes, it's okay. I'm just saying that out of that confusion, create a push, create a clear-cut standard from it, and you begin to do so well. I see this as an opportunity for everybody to just tell themselves, just take a minute to do an audit of your life. Look at those things that give you joy. Those things are not the trouble. Those things are not the problem. Those things are just, some of them are just natural for you. It comes easy for you. Those are not the things that you should focus on. I'm not saying neglect them. Make them something that is part of your life. But those things that are very difficult for you, those things that you're confused about, those are the things you now have to begin to focus on. Focus on them, and you just imagine. I don't know how you just do it, but I know that it is going to make him, and I know that it is going to do, and it's just gonna open doors. I don't know. See, I'm stuttering because I'm getting that vibe that, okay, yes, there are much more things that you could do. In that your confused state, it is okay for you to push those ideas. It's okay for you to push yourself off the limit and begin to make every possible impact you could in the world. There's something Clive Barker said. Clive Barker said, you just have to trust your own madness. You just have to trust your own madness. When I saw that quote, it got me like, wow, this is what I'm trying to say. I just have to trust my madness. Things that people are saying that, are you confused? Are you thinking that you would make this? Are you in your right senses? Yes, those that do amazing and incredible things are people who get confused and make a room out of this confused state. So push yourself today to that point where you no longer have to get confused. The more you move, sometimes the more confused you get, but the truth is, the more clarity you get. If you have a problem right now and you get confused on how to solve it, that thing automatically pushes you to get a solution. And once you get a solution to that problem, you would be a solution provider to so many. So create solutions to those things that are confusing you by deliberately focusing on yourself and doing the best you could to ensure that this confusion does not just make you give up on those things, but rather creates more opportunities for you and for others. So why not just push today and do the best you could? I'll join you next week, Tuesday. While I join you, please also join me and subscribe to all of my social media platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and every other place you can connect with me. I want to get feedback from you. I want to see how well you're pushing and how well you want to get that which you so desire. See you next week, Tuesday. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a lovely day. Bye.